Red sky at night, still a delight. That means the weather's gonna likely be nice tomorrow. Hey, it's Kevin. Lit! Thursday, February 12th, 2026. Tomorrow's gonna be Friday the 13th. But I'm hoping tonight we have really good luck and get a nice lit sunset. I missed out, this happens a lot, missed out on last night's sunset because I was away working, didn't get back in time. This one does have the potential to get colorful. I'm not seeing a lot of color yet. Well, I am seeing some hints of color below the mountain. Anyways, let's see here. Let me finish untying the boat and let's head out on the Salton Sea here at Bombay Beach with Kevin. Lit! Got a little bit of water in my boat because it was windy and the water was choppy today, so I'm gonna have to pump that out sometime tomorrow. Meanwhile, not enough to sink it, just annoying, gets the feet muddy and all that. But yeah, here we go. And we are off on the Salton Sea at Playa Bombay Beach. We'll say hi to the Judah fish, the metal fish skeleton right here. There you go. Which of course will be lit later on when it gets a little bit darker. There you go. Yeah, already starting to see some color on the horizon, so I think there's lots of potential here. Let me just circle around, give you an overview. Oh yeah, already starting to get some color. Look at that, look at that. Maybe see Mount Signal in the background, that funny looking mountain where the right side of it is kind of flattened off. Yeah, look at that. Spin around here one more time, and then I'll go a little further out to sea. Further out to Salton Sea, that is. Yeah. All right. Cruise down the shoreline a little bit until it starts to get colorful. I like the way the rest of the world spells color because they spell it with a U, so it's like C-O-L-O-U-R-F-O. Colluyor. Anyways, here we go. Let's wait and see what happens. And we'll wait in Salton Sea what happens. Out here, pretty mellow right now. Some nice texture, not a whole lot of color yet, but I think it's gonna happen. Well, officially sunset in like 3 minutes. Can't see the sun because of the clouds, so let's see if it gets more colorful after that. So I'm gonna cruise out here. The birds are, yeah, look at these clouds. They got some really cool texture and all that, so yeah. Cruise down here and wait and see what happens. I mean, if it doesn't get colorful, at least I got another nice boat ride. I never get tired of this. So let's keep an eye on monitoring wants to keep falling down. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. I hope we get color. We'll go out here a little further. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of yellow there to the south. That's due south. You can tell too because Signal Mountain, El Monte. I don't know how you say signal in Espanol, but I know light and lit is loose. Give you a view of people on the shore here. Got a few tourists and some locals. Did I say loco? I meant local. Sometimes I mean both. In town, they're admiring the art. So you can see there's potential. Hard to say, I don't know if it's gonna be like last night. We'll see though. I feel like it would have already started changing color. But yeah, we'll just wait and see. Wait and Salton Sea. All right, now 525. I feel like, yeah, you can tell at the base of the mountains there, you're seeing some color. So I think back in San Diego on the coast of the Pacific Ocean, of course, they're probably seeing a little bit of color. You gotta see if it works its way upward though. I mean, it totally does have potential. It's not graying out. We had a blue sunset a couple nights ago, and that was kind of cool in its own way. I'll just keep on cruising down here a little bit more and see what happens. Yeah, that color could just work its way up a little bit. Yeah, like I said, today I made it back from work in time. Last night I missed all of it. Got back way too late. I don't know here. I'm gonna cruise by my old spot. Just can't get too close or I'll get stuck, but pretty much dead ahead that way was my old camping spot for quite a bit of time before I moved down east on the playa to my current location. There's a big tentacle over there. It's getting out here. Oh, new firmware. Don't need to do the firmware update right now. Do that later. So as you all know, we got the metal fish back out in the water again. The next thing will be is to get that diving board further out in the water so you don't see the cross members on it. You probably can't see that well from this wide angle video, but in person you would. All right. Even if it doesn't get super colorful, got some really nice textures here on the Salton Sea. Okay, to the northwest, the color is picking up a little bit. So I'm going to pivot around here so y'all can see that. Let's see. Let's go around a little bit more. Oh yeah. There you go. You see all that? It does have potential. It's going to have to wait and see what happens here on the sea. All right, see if I can keep that going straight. I will stand on the bow. But I'm not gonna bow. But yeah. Yee-yee. Oh, yeah, I don't want to fall in. All right. Damn. Having a lot more trouble balancing tonight. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of some nice color there. It's getting more intense. Just wish it would happen to the rest of the sky. Yeah. Just have to wait and see. All right, I got to get back down, steer the boat so I don't run aground. Let's go back that way. Oh yeah, that's some color picking up. I just don't think it's going to be as intense last night. But yeah, to the north, the west, northwest, and to the north. Let's see what happens with the rest of the sky. Nothing too spectacular yet. But I'm gonna go out a little bit further, and then I can cruise back facing west and northwest, because that's where a lot of the color is happening right now. What's going on here? All right. Yeah, I want to show you. Let's go to where it's colorful. I'm just gonna have to go really slow, or just keep the boat somewhat stationary. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. Getting better. And actually, it's working its way higher up in the sky, so you can definitely see the sunset has potential to keep getting better. Hell yeah. I mean, just look at that. Really nice. The reds and the maroons, all that are getting more intense. That brings up to a joke. So speaking of intense, do you know what they say about sex while camping? It's fucking intense. But yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I think it's going to happen like it did last night. It just got delayed a bit. Look at that. Yeah. It's going off. And maybe it'll get to where it's like this in almost all directions. I'm just going to go back and forth right now where it's colorful for y'all. Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. So magical, mystical. Man, it's getting even more intense. Look at that. And it's not just the color, but it's the texture of this. Look at this, if we just sail off into this. It's fucking amazing. As I mentioned in previous videos, oftentimes the best sunsets are before or after, or sometimes during a storm, as long as the storm isn't so intense that the clouds are so thick that it grays out. I know early next week they're supposed to get a bunch of rain back in San Diego, and probably LA too, anywhere further west of here. Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. Red sky at night, still a delight. That means the weather's gonna likely be nice tomorrow. I mean, there's also that song, I think, God, who's it by? Red sky at night, red sky at night, oh, oh. Look at that though. So right now it's mostly to the west. It kind of moved a little bit away. Yeah, now it's migrating more west, northwest, west. Ooh, yeah, not quite, a little bit to the west-southwest. Not much behind me to the east just yet. Look at that though, it's making me glow red. Look at my legs and face. That's just, I'm not sunburned, that's just from the red light. Yeah, go back here, look at that. Hell yeah. So awesome. So much red. It's like reddish orange. It's pretty fucking spectacular. You know what? If I've gone this far, I might as well go. It's either a bullard or a tip of a rock or some of that barnacle-covered object that I showed you a couple weeks ago. Maybe I'll cruise on over to that. See There's a few birds over there too. I don't want to get too close though. They're grebes. Any birds, I just don't want to, disturb them. Maybe I'll just cruise around here because, like I said, the color is looking so amazing. Yep, still looking good on camera. This one might be fizzling. Yeah, I think it's like starting to fizzle out. So, I think before I turn around, I'm just gonna keep going this way. I got plenty. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. 78% battery. 78 amp hours. This motor draws about 33 amps, so doing just fine. So rotate around real quick just to show you. Mostly concentrated to the west now. There's a little bit of yellow over there by Mount Signal to the south. But yeah, mostly gray skies to the east, but still some nice texture. And let's go back to the red sky at night. Yeah. Hell yeah. See if I can keep this going straight towards the color. I'll go stand on the bow again. Do my king of the world thing. Woo! Red sky is ending, but yeah. See if I can steer it somewhat. Yeah. Just this nice little patch of red right now. I mean, there's a little bit of stripes that way. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna swing around to the other side. Let's go. Look at that. Hell yeah. Ready to think I want to go back towards the dock. Look at how surreal it is. I like that wind. Hell yeah. Alright, decided to switch up the camera angle a little bit. As I take the boat east, going away from sunset color, but you'll still be able to see it. And I did go a bit further than I expected, but got plenty of power to make it back. It's kind of a cool angle too. Kind of get to see a bit more water too. Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. Sunset's still pretty lit, even though it's winding down. I just look, it's mystical, magical, the texture of the water. Look at that. I just see there's some company that makes faster props for this motor. I need to see about ordering one. I mean, if I really want to go a lot faster, I mean, it'd be nice if I could get like a 10 or 20% speed improvement, but of course, if I really want to go faster, I need to get a gas-powered outboard motor. But I do like the quietness of this current motor. Yeah. Looking good here. Hell yeah. Yeah. As I sail off away from the sunset instead of into the sunset. Yeah, wasn't quite a repeat of last night, but it was still pretty fucking amazing. Just do a sprint around here. Always makes for a good video. Looks so magical. Yeah, a little bit of color, a little bit more color to the southwest. It's just more muted at this time. Yeah. On the Salton Sea. And when it warms up, I will go swimming or at least wading in the water again. Hell yeah. Go back towards the dock of the Bombay. Oh, man. See how many amps this thing's drawing. Yeah, 31. Still drawing the same. It feels like it's going a little slower. Maybe it's just my imagination. The dock of the Bombay, which because the camera's facing back, we won't see it till I go past the dock and then I loop around. And you'll be able to see it again. All right, went a little bit past the dock, gonna go a little bit further and then loop around. You'll be able to see the dock all lit up. And yeah. Oh yeah, I still gotta go a little further. Yeah, right. Yeah, I wish this thing could go a little faster. See the lights in town and all that are coming on. Those, as I mentioned before, the mineral spas, Fountain of Youth, Bashford's, Lark Spa. There might be one or two others, but those are the big ones, the more well-known ones. And of course, I gotta drive this thing through lit. The lights on the poles. And then we'll probably work the way back to the dock of the Bombay. You'll see the reflections all sparkling on the water. All right, here we go. All right, we are approaching. And yeah, we get to go through lit. I got 8 poles with these funky lights on them, all solar powered. and water resistant. There you go. Hell yeah. Pretty lit, isn't it? Lit, lit, lit. So far, so good. I don't think I want to go too much further. I'm going to get the prop stuck. There you go. Give you a nice shot of the dock. See that? Hell yeah. Look at those reflections. Yeah. The dock of the Bombay as we work our way back. Might loop around a little bit, take you by that Judith fish, Judyth. Give you another view of the dock right here. See, it's all lit up nicely. Look at that. Give you another view, all nice and lit. Passed by here, got quite a few neighbors on that. On the dock of the Bombay. It's a good place to hang out and just waste time. While you're sitting on the dock. Oh yeah. Whew. Just came back from Salton City. No. Arr. Avast. Avast. Ahoy, mateys. I'll go over here past the fish. The fish is looking pretty lit. Slow down the throttle a little bit here. Let's see, there you go. Now you can see it. Try and go close enough but not actually hit it. There you go. The Judyth fish. It's pretty lit. See that? Yeah. And then I will loop around and dock at the dock. Still a little bit of color in the sky. In fact, I'm going to switch to super night mode. Just switch to super night mode. Things are a little more lit. Like this. So I'm going to cruise back to the dock and conclude this video once I do that. Just pivot around here real quick just to show you what twilight's last gleaming. There you go, there you go. Rotate around. Look at that. Not too shabby. And yeah, another nice night for boating. And we come back around the dock at the dock. The dock of the Bombay.
I was free, but unfortunately couldn't even water ski at Salton Sea, Salton Sea.
Oh yeah.
Wish that I could water ski at Salton Sea.
Look at that though, still a good amount of color. Well, in the super night mode, it's really bringing it out. All right. Get over there.
I took a few tender tumbles, came up with courage to
I'll tie it.
tumbled in love with the teacher, with the sun surfing her hair. I'm not
All right, get the front.
latched on
Oh.
me.
go. Okay.
I took a few tender tumbles.
All right, looking good there. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching Kevin Lit. Sure to touch that like button. Touch that subscribe button. Don't smash it. Have a good night.